Hello YouTubers, this is GTA 4 Gamer 360, and I'm going to show you how to take a keen carb apart. Okay, no, just kidding, a mikuni carburetor apart. First, you're going to want to take these 3 Phillips head screws out, like so. Don't worry about that thing, because that thing just adjusts the throttle. You're going to want to hold it down, because if you don't, it'll fly out at you and want to attack you. Okay. And always find a safe spot for your little Phillips head screws, like this, so you don't lose anything. You're also going to want to put your jets and stuff in there just to clean them out if they are really gunked up. Basically, what happened to this four-wheeler was we were mudding around and it got waterlogged, I think. So I'm going to just take it apart, maybe make another video of how to take it apart on the whole top end and stuff, and just show you what to do. Okay. Basically now, if there's any gas left over in the carb, just put it in your canteen that you have. It doesn't really matter because everything is metal and stuff. And as you can see, that's pretty watery gas. Okay, that should be good. And now, there's 4 bolts on each corner of the carb. And I want to take those off in a diagonal pattern, because you obviously don't want to warp the ball. Depending on how tight you loosen them out, you can just take them off with your fingers, like so. Okay, now, after you do that, you should be able to just pop open your bowl with your fingers. As you can see, there's a, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a gasket right there, a paper one, depending on how badly ripped it is. And when you take it off, like this one is right here, let me see if I could show you. Well, basically, it's ripped, kind of like peeled open right there, right, and right there, kind of. So, not that bad, but if you do have, like, when you take it off and you do have a ripped gasket, you should probably go to Napa or like Sears or wherever your local power sports dealer is, and maybe buy a new one. But seeing as how mine isn't really that bad, shouldn't have to. And here is your valve right here, float and valve are in it. You're gonna take that pin out. That's what holds the float. into the hole, 2 holes right there. Also put those in there, but be careful when you take your float out, because as you can see, your needle valve is also attached to it too. I don't know how well you can see it. So just put those in there, and then if all looks well, you should be able to check and see if the valve actually works by just free flowing it and putting your mouth in it like this. Let me get the pin back in there. Okay. I don't know how well you can hear it or not, but the valve seems to work and stuff, so what we're going to do anyway is pull the pin out again and take your float and valve out and put it in there too. And then if you can see right here, that's your pilot jet, the big one, and the little one's your, no, the pilot jet's the small one, my bad, and the main jet is the big one. What you're going to want to do is you want to take a flathead. You can just put the computer down and while I wait for the flathead, I'll tell you a little bit about the bike. Basically what happened to the bike was my buddy decided to take it through it is a 1985 Yamaha Moto 480, and my buddy decided to take it through a 4 or 5 foot deep water hole, and it went through 3-4 times until the 5th time he decided to take it through again, and he got it pretty much, he let it stall out, and that's the worst thing you want to do because it sucked in a whole bunch of water. Now we have to take it apart, or at least I do. So back to what I was talking about. You're going to take a flathead, loosen it, loosen the main jet and pilot jet, but be careful when you loosen them because you want to get a flathead that goes across the main jet at least, and if not more than the pilot jet, because if you strip these out, they're ruined because they're just soft brass, so be very gentle with them. And if you can see down in there where the main jet came out, there's your infuser pin. Whether that's clogged or not, I really don't know. Not infuser pin, but like, you know what I mean. Pilot jet. Here is the pilot jet. Basically what you want to do with your parts is you kind of want to soak them in gas or carbon choke cleaner just to get it cleaned and double check. So if you did all that, basically you have a bare bones carb that's the ball off and everything, and if you have carbon choke or gas, like I said, you could silk it in there and clean it off, and it'll be hopefully run as good as new. But this thing is going to need a rebuild because I took it apart a couple times and everything is just, the gaskets and stuff have been taken out and lost from the previous owner, so I'll just leave this off. And there you go. If you did all that correctly, then you have a pretty well taken apart mikuni carb. I'll see you later, YouTube, and I will have a couple more videos on how to take off a motor and how to take it down to pretty much bare bones, and if all goes well, then maybe a cold start or whatever. So look out for my next videos and go from there. Okay, bye YouTube.